your choice of their Boston cream pie layer cake or the Brooklyn Blackout layer cake. It's new this season. You've never had these choices before, and we've got it today with free shipping and handling, and that is under $50. So I want to introduce you to Alan Rosen.
Hi, everybody.
You've been I'm well. Almost 23 years.
Since 1995, here on QVC, in business since Election Day 1950. So we're going on, wow, 68 years.
And known for making delicious desserts in small batches. What do you bring to us today?
Today we have a 5-pound, 10-inch layer cake. So you have Memorial Day coming up. And imagine you have your barbecue, maybe you use your grill pan. You already have your plate ready.
Well, I just want to help.
I know, I got it. I'm going to put it right over here on the side so I can show people. So these cakes are basically the same. The only difference is one has chocolate cake.
Okay.
One has vanilla cake. So this one, look at the chocolate cake. Most chocolate cakes dry, crumbly, not this one. This custard in the middle, eggs, milk, vanilla, and this one melted chocolate.
So that's has chocolate.
Oh yeah, we melt chocolate and we blend it right into the custard.
Look how creamy that looks.
And then it's covered with chocolate. So this is a very traditional, people have probably heard of a Blackout cake. There was a company called Ebinger's 100 years ago that made a very famous one. We basically have duplicated that here for your picnic, your barbecue, your summer entertaining. It'll stay in your freezer for up to 6 months. But I want you to taste this, because this is truly the breakfast of champions.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So chocolatey.
Isn't that good?
And it literally melts in your mouth. And I love how moist the cake is.
Yes, no.
But it's not so dense that it's heavy. This is delicious.
Thank you.
But there's a choice.
There's more.
Because there's also a Boston cream pie layer cake. So how do you translate a Boston cream pie into a cake?
Well, you take the same custard that Boston cream pie is known for.
Okay.
As I said, milk, eggs, vanilla, and you put a real generous layer of it right in the center of this vanilla cake. Then you put another generous layer of it right in the center. And then you take that, look at that layer of fudge on top. I'm gonna use a different fork. It's about a 1/2 inch thick, okay?
But
homemade fudge.
Fudge icing.
Yeah, literally while we're making these cakes, someone's about 10, 12 feet away making these creams and these fudges. Look how creamy and smooth. If you let this sit out at your barbecue, that's how creamy and smooth it's gonna be.
And so if we are serving this at said barbecue or a get together, how many people can we feed with this?
So we say 20 quarter-pound servings. But if you're having more people, this is really rich cakes. You don't need more. These are more than generous. They're 5-pound layer cakes. In order to get layer cakes to weigh 5 pounds, you got to put a lot of ingredients in them.
That is good.
Oh, you taste the fudge on the top?
Did you see me get a big old scoop of it?
I was busy licking my fork.
That's delicious.
Thank you.
And they're not like overly sickeningly sweet.
No, there's
like the perfect balance.
There's got to be balance in all these desserts. That's correct.
But I love how moist it is. There's no dry cake when it comes to juniors. And so you're seeing a beautifully decorated, great presentation.
Yeah, you don't have to do this is exactly how it's going to come. You don't have to do anything. The way the fudge is swirled is just like that. The way the chocolate one is covered in all those dark chocolate cake crumbs, it comes just like you see right here. All we did was simply put it on our favorite cake stand.
Well, this actually just arrived back in stock because we introduced it new this season. Everybody was like, what?
Yep, they keep selling out because we make these. So you'll notice how straight these are. We make all of our layer cakes in these like pastry rings. So we put the cake into the ring, then we put the cream on top and layer by layer. So you can see here how perfectly portioned each one of those layers is. You pointed out that it's balanced. It's balanced because that's how we make them. But again, vanilla cake, look how I'm pressing on this cake, folks. And it's not breaking, it's not crumbling. The cake is moist, as you said.
And it's flavorful too. Like I just took a little bite of the cake.
Well, it's got to have vanilla. Of course the cake's got to be good. I mean,
well, you could try to be doctoring it up or covering it up.
No. We're not covering anything up. Each ingredient can stand on its own. Each one is homemade. Each one is made the same way my grandfather, my father, my uncle made these cakes over the past 68 years. The generous layer of fudge, it's sort of the junior's philosophy. You come to our restaurants, if you want food, we're generous with all the ingredients. Would you like to try? Which one would you like?
Yes.
Yes? Well, here, try this one first.
Look how delicious that looks from the outside. I mean, and you do all the hard work for
We
us.
do
and
all
we
the hard
look
work.
like the
All you
hero.
do is keep in your freezer for up to 6 months, defrost overnight in the refrigerator, and you can leave these out at room temperature.
This is how
Wait till you try the
you
fudge.
should make a cake. I mean, look at the layers.
Thank you.
Right?
But I can't even imagine how long this would take to do at home.
Please, I would never try it.
No. So I'll leave it to you guys.
You could eat it layer by
You
layer.
could eat the fudge alone. I mean, it's homemade fudge. We literally are
look
making
at
a
this.
vat of fudge right next to where we are finishing those cakes, about 10 feet away.
Oh,
Delicious.
that is so good.
Thank you.
So good.
All right.
This is why people stand in line.
Pat, you have to
Exactly
try the
right.
blackout cake.
And these are cakes
I
you
don't know
cannot
what
get
that
in our
is.
restaurant. So it's the same cake you're having, except we have dark chocolate cake. The same custard is in the middle, except we melt chocolate and we blend it in. Then more cake, 3 layers, and then we cover the outside with. So if you like chocolate, it's like a light chocolate cream cake. Oh, you already picked up a slice right there. I was ready to feed you this one. Well, instead, let's have some together.
All right.
Cheers. Happy holidays
Cheers.
coming up.
Oh,
And then here's the exciting thing. It's a 5-pound cake.
No, this is a big
So
cake.
you
Yeah.
have plenty of servings. Yeah, there's this.
And if you don't use it all, you can refreeze it. So take whatever portions unused.
Oh, really?
If you don't
Oh,
give
that's
it away,
great.
so a lot of people like to give it away after you have a barbecue. You give everyone a piece to take home.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if not, you want to
you give them the
refreeze
other
it.
leftovers.
right.
Give them the other stuff. This you might want to keep for yourself. You'll notice
Look
on
at
the
that.
scale there, it's over 5 pounds. Nothing we do is exact. We're making these by hand in a homemade fashion. So if it's more than 5 pounds, you'll pardon us, but we know it's not going to be under.
Very good. Well, it's your choice.
It's
So if
beyond.
you're somebody that's
No,
a chocolate
I mean,
lover, are you like?
These are
Right?
made.
Love it.
These are made to stand out. You know, anyone can make a chocolate layer cake.
right,
It's pretty
right.
ordinary. I'm not gonna lie.
Look.
But these are extraordinary.
Look at the
in how-
layers. I mean, they're just, and it's so moist, just melts in your mouth. It's fantastic. Can I have the whole piece?
Of course, you can have it. That and a quart of milk or a cup of coffee is probably the best breakfast I could think of.
Thank you, Gabrielle.
Oh, no, of course. All right, so the Boston cream pie, very popular. We just got them back in stock. My dad, he's a big fan of Boston cream pie.
Well, then he's going to love this.
Then you
We
would
just
love
made a
this.
layer cake out of it. Look, nice, generous layer of vanilla cake. We have that Boston cream, as we call it, eggs, milk, touch of vanilla, and sugar. More cake, but what really gets me is the combination of all those layers and that fudge at the top. And
Fudge icing.
I mean, but look how thick.
What'd you
That's
say, like
what
a half inch?
it looks about a half inch. I mean, we always want to err on the side of having too much of fudge and too little.
But again, it's the perfect balance.
It really
and
works.
So you do get a little bit
Yep.
of your chocolate fix as well with this one, with that chocolatey fudge.
Imagine you have entertaining, to do this whole summer season. It's just starting in a few weeks with Memorial Day. If you're having a barbecue, you could serve this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But if you're serving it Sunday afternoon, Saturday night, take it out of your freezer.
Okay.
Put it in your refrigerator. Leave it out as we have here. Several hours, nothing's going to happen to it. It'll be fine. You can leave it on the counter, and it'll be as creamy and rich, as smooth as what you see right here.
Well, it's graduation season, so maybe you're hosting family
That's
over.
right, I forgot about
baby
graduation.
showers, wedding showers. I mean, there are a lot of get-togethers happening right about now, this
Yep.
time of year. So, leave the desserts to juniors. One less thing that you have to worry about. And you know what? Even just to plan ahead and call my bakery and whatnot, and I never do it in enough time.
And by the way, you're getting bakery quality. So this is the same way we bake for our friends and our family and people who come into our restaurants. And these you cannot get in our restaurants, by the way.
To
so if
your
you go
door.
into Junior's in Brooklyn or New York City
And say,
or
"Give me the
Boca Raton,
blackout
Florida,
cake."
say, give me the blackout cake or the Boston cream pie layer cake, you can't get it. It's not there. So I apologize in advance.
But I love that you do this just for us, right? Our partnership over
Yep,
23
QVC
years.
says we want to do something great for the holiday, the summer season, and this is what we chose. And since right before Easter, it's been really popular.
Well, it is new this season, so
Right.
we've never brought you this choice before. A 5-pound Boston cream pie layer cake or this amazing Brooklyn blackout cake. I was going to say, could I have another slice, please?
You can, of course.
So this is a chocolate lover's dream, but it's not over the top, too
Nope.
sweet. It's a perfect balance. I just want a cold glass of milk to go with it.
Listen, this chocolate one and a glass of milk would probably be all I would need that, and then just to relax. And,
Leave me alone.
Right, exactly. But again, dark chocolate cake, custard cream infused with melted chocolate. I know you want a bite of this, and I'm showing people how. But look how smooth and creamy those layers
But
are.
I love that the custard actually has melted chocolate in it.
And it's actually custard. Okay, it is what we say it is. So you know, most layer cakes are sort of not wonderful, dry, crumbly, whatever. This has everything. But wait, I got to give you a bite before they kick us out of here.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna have this bite of cake. And we're gonna take a break. Thank you, Alan.
Thank you. Nice seeing you.
All right, we'll be back.